And we return with the story of Diego Ortiz. After a couple of days off with Newcastle career mode, we are back with Diego Ortiz on his Borussia Dortmund adventure. Now, we're kicking this episode off with a game against Augsburg in the Bundesliga. 24 minutes into the game as they look to attack through Jensen. But Ortiz is tracking back. He's got surrounded by Dortmund shirts. They do eventually give the ball away. Jadon Sancho finds Diallo, he finds Illaramendi, he then eventually finds Ortiz, going out wide to Marco Reus, further to Gaia, and then a brilliant through ball through to Diego Ortiz. He's a bit far out to be shooting, cuts inside, and then just curls one past the keeper. It's a really nice goal, and it is 1-0 to Dortmund. 28 minutes into the game, just before the half an hour mark, this signature samba dance. And as we move into the second half, we requested a substitution because I had to go and eat my dinner. Little behind the scenes there. I couldn't complete the game, so yeah. Lopez also got injured in that match. He will be out for 7 months, and we have also been called up to the Argentinian national team. We're returning to our old stomping ground with River Plate, El Monumental. We're taking on Chile, who are currently in second place in the World Cup qualifying. We are in third. 58 minutes into the game. The ball, watch this through ball. An amazing through ball by Di Maria there. As we get the better of the Chile defence, just as we approach the hour mark, we're going to strike it at the near post. We're going to beat the goalkeeper, and we're going to make the scorelines 1-0 to Argentina, and we will jump into second place in the World Cup qualifying. Brazil are currently on first, so there's nothing we can do about that. But just take a look at this pass from Di Maria. He turns with the ball and then just threads it perfectly weighted. Pass in between those two and then past their number 3. Nice little touch from Ortiz to get it out of his feet. And then he just uses his pace because he's one of the quickest players on the planet, I can guarantee you that. And he just outpaces him, approaches the goalkeeper, beats him at the near post. Very simple, very easy. The game ends as a 1-0 victory to Argentina. And we go top of the group. And as always, we didn't play in the second game for Argentina. For some reason, EA need to fix that because people do play both of the friendlies when there's 2 games. But EA, according to them, they do not. 6 minutes into the game, though, Ortiz is going to look to start an attack against Leverkusen, who we're playing today. As he receives the ball from Nkunku, he's going to get the better of the Bender brother, one of them. I think it's Sven that plays at centre-back. But he gets the better of them, plays it across to Nkunku, and that is another assist to the tally in this season. He's got 6 assists, I do believe, this season already. And he's got more assists than goals, so maybe he needs to be a bit more selfish this season. But 15 minutes into the game, Leverkusen are going to head the ball back here as Bender finds Fernandinho. He finds Witzel, who's currently playing for them. He transferred to them, and we picked up Torreira as his replacement. But Marega is going to find Bamba out wide. Bamba from our Lille career mode. Whipped across to Fernandinho, heads it past the keeper, and it's 1-1, 17 minutes into this game, and unfortunately it's going to take until the 84th minute for the next highlight, so it was a pretty boring game that the fans had to watch on this one. But Ortiz picks up the ball. He's going to play the ball down to, I'm not quite sure who that is, Eder Militao. It's going to be whipped across to, of course, it's whipped across to Ortiz, and he heads it home. 4 minutes left in the game, secures the victory from Dortmund away from home. And we move into the 4th and final game of the episode. It is against FC Midtjylland. I think that's how it's pronounced. Midtjylland. I'm not quite sure. I think they're Norway or Denmark. But we're away. This is the game. This is the team that Rashford made his debut against. That's all I know about them. But 37 minutes into the game, little Berber spin. The ball unfortunately gets taken away from us. Cleared. But they head it quite back into their danger zone, and luckily for them, they do kind of get it away, but Sancho somehow deflects that off of their player. We receive the ball, nod it down to Fornals. He plays it to Delaney, back to us, cut inside, lovely little finesse shot into the top corner. 40 minutes into the game, we've got our first ever Champions League goal. Brilliant, I know. We scored in every competition pretty much so far, apart from the DFB Pokal, which we haven't played in yet. But the ball's whipped across. It's cleared away out to Sancho. He finds us as we take down the ball really nicely there. Back our way to Sancho. We're going to continue our run past the back line. We've stayed onside as well, which is brilliant to see. We've got Fornals in the middle, and we're going to try and find him. Maybe Royce at the back post, but instead, I'm not quite sure who that was. I think it was Illaramendi. He just nicked the ball off us. Sorry, no, that's Torreira, making his debut in this game. Torreira, he nicked the ball off us as we were going to whip it across to Royce, but he scored anyway. That should go down as an assist for us. As we move into the 77th minute of the game, where their goal kick, Torreira wins the header to Fornals. Doesn't quite get to it, but it deflects to Sancho. He's going to play a through ball to Illaramendi. Back through to Jadon Sancho. We're in the middle, hoping for the ball. Just dink the cross, volley it home. Bish, bash, bosh. That's 2 goals, 1 assist in this game. We come out 3-0 victors in our first Champions League game. 3 points for Dortmund. And that is it. The final game of the episode, we win. And I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, please like, subscribe, and peace.